And we are live. What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News. And as you guys know, let's get to it. Tyson Fury has signed. But before we get to that, shout out to Brave Nova from You're here for that new news. Absolutely. Sabelo D, I'm hoping for Wilder to win this one. Maybe he can then redeem himself and actually fight AJ if he's learned anything by letting opportunities go. Benatti, counterpunch to you, brother. Nerlite, counterpunch to you. He says, give Fury pussy what he deserves. Don't be nice to him. Dickie 3, has Wilder signed? That's a very good question. I don't know. Roy Jones, I don't want to hear shit about Glovegate this time. Counterpunch to you. T-Babu, good to see you. Good to see you too, brother. Counterpunch to you. Pete Geary, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Pete Geary's in the house. Word of the day, I want a draw. Oh, God. Are you serious? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Damn it. D-Town blasted with that super chat. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Neither of them could lace Josh Taylor's gloves. Wow. That's coming from Simple Kind of Man. That wasn't kind of you. Damn. Counterpunch. Fat Apples, I'm confused at Counterpunch. Why has Fury signed a contract if there was already a contract in place due to the win of the arbitration? Seems odd. Well, you have to agree to fight, okay? In the contract, it said that he had to exercise a rematch clause, but it had to be a contract, Drew, about the stipulations of the latest fight that guarantees both fighter will get what they're supposed to get. That's what the contract enforces, okay? Along with all the other stuff that's coming about. D-Town Blaster, then they'll say Fury and everyone else cheated Wilder. Outlaw Pugilist, Counterpunch Kurt, we need H-Money boxing on your show after he destroyed Fred. Yeah, I may bring him on. Why not? Did you see how quick Luke signed that Wilder contract? Counterpunch. That was a little fast, wasn't it not? It was too fast for comfort. Fury did not sign the contract. He just purchased a new egg weight online. Oh, God. Haider Ali, is it happening July 24th? That's the date. That's the date, people. That is the date. That is definitely the date. So, I feel that Fury did sign that contract rather fast. Arizism, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Oh, everything is good, brother. Everything is A-okay. Fat Apples, who the hell signs a 3 contract nowadays anyway? In my opinion, these trilogies where they are not needed are just destroying the sport. So oriented. Yeah, well, that's what happens. That's what happens. There's no contract of God's green earth I paid to watch a trilogy. Well, here's the thing, okay? Simple Kind of Man, I'm glad you said that. Now, did Fury actually have to sign a contract to fight Deontay Wilder? Think about it. Did he actually have to sign that contract? Based on what? Would they strip him? What would they do if he didn't? Would they strip him of the WBC and give it to Wilder? Or let Wilder fight White for it? Would they do that? Or did the $20 million was just too much to pay someone that was already going to get $100 million to fight Anthony Joshua? Because if I'm getting $100 million, you know, I can get it. I understand both ways. You think about it. If I fight Joshua Give him, after all the hard work Eddie put in, give Deontay Wilder 20 million, beat Joshua, then fight Deontay Wilder and win back my 20 million for beating him. Then at that, but you have to understand what would be the platform for Fury. Wilder, Joshua, Wilder again. That's if he beats Joshua now, right? So, yeah. So, I mean, but then again, Tyson Fury is like, well, why would I fight and give him free money where I can just beat him and get paid for it? D Hodges, what up, Counter, in the chat on the LDBC Salute family. D Hodges is in the building, peoples. Quad incoming, boycott or stream these snide teams all planned. No, I'm not gonna boycott anything. It's still boxing at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, was it a terrible fight for the first time? Is it useless? Yeah, it's useless. It is. Fury demanded guaranteed money to sign AJ. Now he signs this quickly. Boom! Counterpunch. T-Bebu. Awesome counterpunch, brother. You see what I mean? Like, why you want all these stipulations, this, that, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. You know what he was doing? He was buying time. He was buying time. He wanted people that close to the anticipated point of him signing with Joshua just to get enough buzz to then hit everyone with that okadoke. Okay? That's what he was doing. Pete Geary, don't forget AJ still needs to beat Usyk. Not an easy fight. Boom! Counterpunch. He still has to beat Usyk. See, people's doubting Usyk, okay? Don't say I didn't tell you so. Yeah. Fernando Rivera. Yep, he's been wanting a tune-up fight. You're right. He got one. Why do you think he signed so fast? Wilder is his tune-up. Yeah? Think about it. Here you go, fat apples. Meanwhile, Dillian White scratches his head looking at these guys, thinking, how did he get the WBC title shots when they haven't beat the WBC ranked guys to get their belts? Yeah. I would have to be discouraged. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, so if I'm Dillian White, I'd have to be discouraged. Definitely. D Hodges eating my $100 100 crow pie. Ramirez. Yep. After watching an absolute classic night with Ramirez and Taylor, then you're brought back down to earth with a bump. Boom. That is true. Oh, that's a good question. Mighty Villain. Where does that leave the big juggernaut? It leaves him with other opportunities. I say fight Ortiz. You couldn't fight him 3 years ago. Your trainer at the time didn't want you getting in there with the big Cuban. Right? 50-year-old Cuban. You don't want him in there, though. Make that make sense. Counterpunch. That's what I would do. Put him in there with Luis Ortiz. Put him in there with Luis Ortiz. So, yeah, that's what I would do, Mighty Villain. Que lo que, mi amor. Señor Contra Golpe in the buildings. What's up, Lady Sean? Dim sum. Counterpunch to you. Joshua Littlejohn. What's up, brother? And salute to the chat. Big. Yeah, man, I'm boiling some lemons right now, making some lemon water. So bear with me. 1 second. I know we are almost to 100, and you know, once we get to the 100th person online, I always got to get live up front in person now to start the damn deal. 1 moment, guys. Let's get real. Bars. All right, I am back, my good peoples. Okay, here we go. A. Williams. Is Joshua the real boogeyman? That's a very good question. Very good question. I mean, it would definitely it would seem so, right? It would definitely seem so. Because everybody wants everything to fight this one guy. Yeah, I know he's rich and all that shit, but come on, man. How you turn down a raise to fight one of the best? You know what I mean? That's what I say. How do you do that? How do you make that happen? You guys tell me. How do you make that happen, right? So this thing's all flimsy. Undisputed Truth. I'm not a Wilder fan, but I hope he wins. Fury proven himself to be a snake. Him and Bob must have a good idea they were not going to win arbitration. That's why Bob booked the Raiders Stadium way back. You know what it is? Let me tell you guys what happened. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened with that. Think about what I'm saying. Bob Arum is real good friends with Daniel Weinstein, right? Jewish compadres, right? That's safe to say. He knows him definitely. He says he's a good guy, right? Okay, well, don't you think he told Bob what he was already going to do before he did it? Counterpunch. He already told Bob that he was going to win. Wilder was going to win. He already told him that. That's why Bob went into motion. You think Bob is going to come on a maybe? He's not going to go on a maybe. He had to know the inside track. He had to want the inside track to know what was going on, what the Hades was going on. And that's what happened. That's what went on. Daniel Weinstein told Bob Arum in advance, like, look, he's going to win. I'm going to rule in the favor of Wilder. You get your boy ready and your stadium ready for Fury to fight Wilder. Boom. I mean, he knew him. And honestly, if you look at that, if he told him, that means he told Bob Arum to be prepared. But then again, he might just be working for Bob Arum. Why would Bob Arum co-sign on a guy that he don't know? Think about what I'm saying, people. Why would he do that? Why would he talk about a guy that he doesn't know? Why would he talk? You're going to talk, oh, Daniel Weinstein, he's a good guy. Why would you say that? He already told Bob Arum what was going to happen. Bob Arum knew. Bob Arum knew that. Bob Arum's been a liar, Kurt. You should do a timeline of the strings of lies. That's true. He's told a few. Bars. Karma. Arum knew. There's no way he couldn't have known. That's it. Daniel had to tell him. He had the heads up like, look, your boy's going to lose. And then here's the question, though, Karma. When did he tell him? He could have told him in January. He could have told him in February, even March. Hell, it's May. It's almost June, right? You know what I'm saying? He could have told him then. That's what he could have done. Definitely. Eddie got his boots smoked. Yeah. He did a lot for nothing. But at least they know he can make a deal like that. But then what does it do for the other party? Does it make them more discouraged to make a fight? Right? Does it make them say, you know what, Eddie, I don't think so, because Tyson Fury's not reliable. So why would we put money into a fight that won't happen? What if it happens the same way? So he could have messed that up. Easily amused. Let's see. It's weird how these comments, like 5 of them will come all at one time. It's weird. Tyson Fury has been pulling the wool over everyone's eyes for years. The cat is amongst the pigeons if Wilder wins, and it's a real possibility that Usyk beats AJ. Well, that means Usyk will take on Tyson Fury, or will he? Either way, it's good for me. It's good for boxing. You know what I mean? Usyk beats Joshua. Tyson Fury beats Wilder. Tyson Fury won't fight anyone. I don't think he'll fight Usyk. He'll call him a bum before he fights him. He's a bum, though, but I'm not going to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a bum. I can beat him with one hand tied behind me back. But he also gave him credit that he was a real good fighter. Remember that? He was a real good fighter. And then he was like, hey, you know what? Please don't take my retirement check. I think Tyson Fury, if he does beat Wilder and he fights Joshua at the end of the year, right? At that moment, he will retire. He's already gave us fair warning, retirement check. If you wouldn't be talking about a retirement check unless you were trying to check out. Okay. What are your thoughts on a possible fight between Terence Crawford and Josh Taylor? I think it's needed. I think it's absolutely needed. I did a video on it this morning, or not too long ago. Yeah, I think it's out there. I don't know if I posted it yet. Yeah. I think it's a good fight for Terence Crawford. I think Terence Crawford needs a fight because he's just getting he's getting trumped he's getting trumped by the politics in the welterweight division. See, PBC fighters don't have to cooperate with anyone because they're on their own island. They make their own money. They do what they want to do. PBC reminds me of Cuba, and Al Heyman reminds me of Fidel Castro. The beard. You know what I'm saying? That's what they remind me of. They don't have to deal with anybody. I would love Crawford versus Taylor. That would be a good fight. Shireen Golding. Hey, Kurt from the GB. AJ and Eddie Hearn should litigate the hell out of Fury, his management team, and his promoters. Litigate. I don't know about litigate. I think about maybe, what would I say to that? How about obligate? You know, you guys remember when Wilder sent the email to Anthony Joshua? And they wanted him to kind of agree before he signed. I think they should do that to Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury, it's no telling what he'll do. Honestly, it's no telling what he'll do. I have to turn those notifications off. They're getting on my nerves. Like news notifications, they'll go off at night and wake you up. You know what I mean? You're thinking it's a text. It's actually a damn breaking news. Bosnia is being attacked again. Shit like that. Let's see. The WWE couldn't write a better script. By the way, Kurt and everyone, Deontay Wilder's retired. Oh, God. There's Troy, guys. He's still thinking Wilder's retired. Fury signed the contract. Okay. His dyslexia cleared up then. I'm pretty sure. Red or dead, counterpunch to you. Oh, mighty villain. There's only one Tyson Fury plus liver lover in the house. Hey, I heard that. Nothing wrong with liver lover. I'm on that right now, actually. Mm-hmm. Do you think he could be a good promoter after he retires? No, because he changes his mind too much. Now he can sell himself, but I don't know about him selling anyone else. Think about it. How good of a promoter is Mayweather really? Not too much of a, he's not great. You know what I mean? He's not known to be a promoter. He's known to be a fighter. Oscar De La Hoya was a good fighter, but he's a good promoter too. So, you know what I mean? He got respected for being a promoter, in other words. I don't know how good he is. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he did lose all of his people to PBC at one point. Word of the day. Here you go. What about Charlo Andrade? Will it happen? No. It won't happen, bro. They will not fight Andrade or Andrade. Andrade will be one of those less popular fighters until he probably retires. You know what I mean? Or he will get old enough to start really showing signs of retirement and being out of his prime. Then someone will want to fight him, but I don't even know if that will be Jamal Charlo at the end of the day. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're around the same age, right? What about Charlo Andrade? Oh, sorry, I did that one. Okay, here we go. Simple kind of man. No, I'm not. All these guys give content to separate networks. The fighters are the employees. They go where the networks want them to go. Oh, wow. Could be very embarrassing for Wilder. No excuses this time. Where's Wilder go after that? He retires. Wilder retires. Then Troy will be right at that point. If he gets beat by Tyson Fury again, he will retire. He will become an action superstar. He will be in a line of action B-line movies, and he will be probably working with yours truly 2 or 3 times in the next 4 or 5 years. Because I think I'll retire probably at 45. Like stunt-wise, I'm going to act until I drop dead probably, but as far as like stunts and stuff that like harms my body, I'm not doing that shit anymore after that point. Henry Gordon, hello from Nicaragua, Corn Island. Counterpunch to you, brother. I think every genuine boxing fan understands this has been a setup with Fury and AJ. With Wilder and Fury. AJ should freeze them both out. He could do that, but he still wants the WBC, and one of those jugglers have to have it. See, they ain't fighting nobody else but each other. See, they made a pact a long time ago. In fact, this shit might have been in the making since they've started. Who knows? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Trev, you're right. Derek Chisora has always said that Fury versus AJ can't happen because of the Wilder contract. Yep. He did say that too. And he said it so nonchalantly, like he does. That's not going to happen, man. He's still obligated to fight Wilder, man. It's not going to happen, man. Crazy, man. I feel bad for Chisora, though, because he needed that win against Parker. And they took it. They robbed that man. Robbed that man big, too. It wasn't like a 115, 130. No, that shit was like 117, 111. They really railroaded that guy. And he's too old to be losing fights, especially close fights. You know what I mean? He needs that for, encouragement, because it's very discouraging to lose a fight like that, a decision. If I was at Joshua, any future deals for undisputed 60-40 or a bounce, tax faced. Yeah, well, you know what? That's a good idea. I would, if I'm Joshua, dude, I wouldn't give you that, because it's 60-40 and no deal. Walk. Because you didn't want to walk anyway. You just wanted to fight Wilder and use my name for it. You have to pay in some kind of way. You're gonna pay out the pockets. Counterpunch to you, Antonio. That's a good counterpunch. Is everyone prepared for Crawford's excuse next week for not fighting Josh Taylor? What is it with the Yankees, i.e. Charlo, Spence, Wilder, Tank, and now Crawford? You want payday? I don't know. I know he needs to fight him because he's running out of fighters. So he needs something. Luke. Shout out from Nottingham, England, and Kenny Bayless needs to retire. So biased last night and gave Joshua loads of time every time. You know what? I didn't see it. I have to watch that. I have to watch it because I heard my boy Dean go in hard on him. So, but I seen him post something on IFL, I think, or Seconds Out or whatever. But yeah, definitely. I will take a look at see what he was doing, and I can counterpunch it properly with you guys. But I haven't saw it, because when I saw it, I saw 6 from round 6 to 12, and I really didn't see all the things that he did. Okay. Chisora is sour, but he tells the truth. Yeah. Troy, Joshua should keep fighting and completely forget about undisputed. Well, I can tell you this. Joshua doesn't have to worry about any type of mandatories or anything like that. He could fight a voluntary and a mandatory, a voluntary and a mandatory. He doesn't ever have to fight for undisputed. But really, if you really get down to the core of that matter, you guys know how I feel about that. I mean, I wouldn't even be trying to fight for a belt that is involved with that, with so much corruption, especially involving the president. The president. So like Mauricio is like, he's a guy that tells lies. He's a politician, and he tells a lot of lies. That's what he does. That's him. So, I mean, Joshua, if he, but he wants that. He wants that. Fury found his pen so quick on that one. Yep. Look at this. Breaking news. Wilder will be a leg model for Twiglets next year. Twiglets. Chisora has more commercial clout than Parker. Yes, he does in his home. Parker is the guy, though, is the younger one, and he's bound to stay in the game longer than Chisora, since Chisora is older. And what they did is they put judges in there that was going to score a certain way due to that reality. That's what it is. It's all business. Big business. Give him 70-30. Lady Shan, knock it off. He's not going to take 70-30. Then you know what they're going to do, Lady Shan? If he ever does something like that, Team Joshua, he's going to be they're going to once again start calling them low ballers, right? If you were around, he was a low baller. He lowballed Wilder. He didn't give Wilder a percentage split. But he looked at that in a realistic standpoint. The realistic standpoint was what? Wilder ain't made that type of money. So why would you give him that type of money too? He ain't got that type of money. Give him what they feel he's worth. He got more. He got offered more with $12.5 million than any of those guys got lately. And that's 2018. How much did Andy Ruiz get for a rematch after beating Joshua? Right? $9 million? How much did he get? Let's look. Let's ask Google. How much did Andy Ruiz make for the second Joshua fight? Well, he reportedly earned a total income of $7 million for upsetting Joshua. Okay, I didn't ask you that. All right, let's look. Yeah, Ruiz reportedly cashed in a career-high payday of $9 million. See what I'm saying? That's for beating Joshua. That's a unified champion, by the way, in Ruiz, right? And he got $9 million. So what makes fucking Wilder so special? And what made him special in 2018? $12.5 million, that's slave wages. So if that's slave wages, what you're saying and claiming, that means Andy Ruiz's purse is beyond slave wages. It's highway robbery. Counterpunch. Knock it off. Put out fish eyes badly, bent Bob in the same ring to fight it out. Nah. AJ will never be undisputed unless he offers 50-50. Yeah, they want that money because they know it is what it is. AJ wants undisputed. Why create obstacles? How is he creating obstacles? That is a question. Get this smoke. I want the smoke. I need it. I want it. Oh, the problem is Al Heyman. I haven't heard from Al in a while. Fury has one more fight left and Wilder fight in his top rank. Then the deal, I think, is he's done. He might be. Who knows? Let me help your YouTube revenue. Okay. By all means, help my YouTube revenue. I have no problem with that. Sean Fowler, I'm looking for an upset. AJ will knock him out or get upset. That's it. You know what I mean? Just looking at that fight now. You know what I mean? I might change my mind later on, but right now, thinking about that, now I think Joshua would have to, focus on the footwork. He's a smaller guy, mind you. So you better corner him and beat the shit out of him. What's in the contract Fury signed? A rematch clause? Man, I hope not. I hope not. Troy, Fury and Wilder needs to retire Batty B-boys. What? Fury and Wilder need to retire? Batty BWOY. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean, Troy? Harley's still getting on you. She's saying, hey, you need to behave. Has Fury really disowned Saunders? That's a good question. I mean, you don't hear him talk about him. You don't hear him. You know what I mean? It's just, it's really, it's weird, you know? You don't hear anything about him at all. You know, I guess when he made Joseph Parker an honorary gypsy, he forgot all about, you know, he said, well, I have another friend. His name is Joe Parker. He's an honorary gypsy. Barry Wilson. It's now going to be a whole different fight this time around in this now highly anticipated big money revenge trilogy match. Hey, well, I mean, they will market Joshua. The winner gets Joshua. Since Eddie Hearn has already came out with the 50-50 split. He said that about Deontay Wilder last year sometime. Remember that? Yep. Sure did. Mm-hmm. If Wilder wins the WBC, Mando is due in March, and that's White. So what's Wilder going to do? Fight White or less, or face Music and actually fight AJ? He'll probably fight White first. I think that fight will be drug out through the history of time. And then what people are going to say, if he gets knocked out by Joshua, people are going to say, oh, he was too old. That's what's going to happen, people. Yeah, the winner should get White. But then, you know what? Fury will fight AJ because he knows the money in it. He won't fight White, because White will, you know, you don't know what you're going to get with Dillian White. Dillian White might go in there and beat the shit out of Fury. And then what? Then he's done. He's got beaten by White. White's been beaten by Povetkin and Joshua. That makes him look real bad without even fighting Joshua. And you know the AJ fanatics, you know what they'll say? You can't even beat White. You're not going to lay a hand on Joshua. See what I'm saying? Mario, I like Usyk, but I don't know if he has enough power to hang in there in heavyweights. He's fought already 2 heavyweights. So. Usyk beats AJ. Even AJ's trainer told Hearn, we've got to keep away from Usyk and Wilder. Fact. Ooh. Okay. I've been telling you, delusional Deontay Wilder haters, aka overnight Tyson Fury fans, that AJ versus Fury was not happening. Yeah, you said it. Anyone that said that, hey. But let's be real. The people that did say that, a lot of them were just haters. You know what I mean? You have to understand why a person did it. Now, if you based on fact, like it was a rematch, the rematch clause was there, that's one thing. But, you know, at the end of the day, honestly, you got what you got. You got what you got due to a contract. So it is what it is. Excuse me. I don't understand why Usyk gets so much hate for his performance against Chisora. He had less trouble against Chisora than White and Parker had. You're absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Huh? Listen to the Joker. Great counterpunch. Why is everybody hating on Usyk? You know what I mean? He did a better job with Chisora than all those other guys did. Side note, Kurt. Did you hear that Andrade Ward No, Andre Ward is training for a comeback. I think it wants Canelo. I heard Timothy Bradley mention some of it, and actually that was the video that the next video I'm going to do concerning that matter. I think on the top of my head, Andre Ward needs a couple tune-ups before getting in there with somebody like Canelo. He's been out of the ring 3 years. So there you go. Karma. Usyk is creepy. He does have those, like, I could kill you in your sleep kind of eyes. Wake up, he's over you with a knife. Barry Kuti. I don't know. I have no idea if he signed yet. Now, Punch Drunk. Now, you can. Now, AJ's on a different. Yeah, he is. He is. Damn it. You click one and then it always shifts up. That's not what I meant to say. Let's see. Yeah, AJ is a different level to White or Chisora and Parker. Yeah, but yeah, Karma definitely though. Think about it. You know, Usyk looks like a killer. He looks like someone he looks at you with "I'm gonna kill you" eyes, right? Wilder will try to avenge his loss to Charlie Zelenoff before he goes anywhere near AJ or White. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah. That definitely. What's Usyk gonna say to Fury if he beats AJ? No, better yet, what's Fury gonna say to Usyk? You know what I mean? I see AJ losing to Usyk on points. Like I said, Soccer Dad. Like I said, he either knocks out Usyk or Usyk beats him on points. I don't see him outboxing Usyk. I don't. Especially the southpaw. No. I mean, what Joshua has a great straight right hand, but he's gonna need, you know what I mean? He's gonna have to lead with that, which I haven't seen him do with Wait. I was about to tell you guys a lie. We've seen Charles Martin, but come on. Usyk versus Charles Martin. Think about it. Who's skill set better wise? Come on, he knocked out Charles Martin in 2 rounds, but Usyk compared to Charles Martin. Of course, he can outbox Usyk. Nick G, I heard that. So let's see if he does. We're not happy with Fury over here. Okay, here we go. Metal Box J. Enough with the endless contradictions. Keep him in America, Kurt. Hashtag Counterpunch UK. Counterpunch to you. Damn. Metal Box J told me to keep Tyson Fury over here. He's not even welcome back. Stay at his new house he just bought in Vegas. Kurt, remember Coogan has to do whatever Derek wants. Remember, he won the bet because AJ versus Fury didn't happen. That's it. He sure does. You guys better go back and archive that video. Usyk is the most skillful heavyweight by far. I heard that. Nikki Blue Eyes, Counterpunch to you. Nikki Blue Eyes in the building. Okay, there we go. Hello, Tyson Fury is done because he will no longer have the same hidden advantage of using loaded gloves like he did in both previous fights. Wow. If Tyson Fury, I want you guys to listen to me. If Tyson Fury tampered with his gloves for an advantage to beat Deontay Wilder, you know what that means? Deontay Wilder and his team are idiots. I ain't gonna say no more. That's it. I ain't gonna say no more. I'm done. Because they're just idiots. You let someone cheat you twice and you guys couldn't figure that out. You cheated you twice, you're idiots. That I'm done with it. That's all you can say about the team of Wilder and Wilder himself. Because if he did you like that the first time, okay, you didn't catch on. You didn't know. Okay, fair play. But then you still said he couldn't punch. So at what point, at what advantage in the first fight that you think he got an advantage for having a loose ass glove slapping you with it? Slap, 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 slap. That's all he did. Slap. Larry Holmes, same shit. Slap. Muhammad Ali, same shit. Flap, 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 flap. Flopping ass glove. He backhanding you with a fucking floppy glove. Oh, but it's supposed to have a ball in it. You would have felt the fucking ball in the glove. Why do people hate on Wilder for winning his case and getting his rematch? Do you blame Fury or the pandemic for the undisputed fight not happening? I blame Fury because the pandemic didn't stop that fight. Fury did. Fury made up that bullshit about gypsies and shit. Everybody says that about gypsies almost that I talk to. I'm not even trying to stereotype people. I'm just telling you what people tell me from the UK. Not over here. We don't really know who gypsies are. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that culture, but people in Great Britain do. So that's all. So I'm just telling you what they told me. Counterpunch to you, Dale Alexander. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the first time, I will never fight Deontay Wilder now. See, that's how he fooled everybody right there. He fooled everybody with the idea of not fighting Wilder, so it won't even be a discussion with fighting Wilder, and he had to make up a reason or an excuse for it. And he did. So he had everybody thinking, oh, well, he ain't going to fight Wilder. Now he has something personally, against Wilder because Wilder offended him. Am I right or am I wrong? Counterpunch. That's it. So that threw everybody off. Well, now Tyson Fury said he would never fight him because he made some slander about his people and shit like that. So, go figure. So there you go. But now here we go. Trilogy fight. Make that shit make sense, people. That's shite. That's all bloody shite. Nick G. People aren't hating on Wilder. I would say more people riding with Wilder now after Fury shenanigans. Nick G, you got a point. You got a point. Like people that just hate Wilder, yeah, they hated on Wilder. But but then again, I think people are more disappointed because the fight's not happening that everybody wanted to see. While it's not Wilder's fault that he fought to get something he deserved to get, people. Come on. Let's stop acting like adults or just butthurt fans of people. Understand what happens. It's business. You sign a contract and you don't honor that contract, that person can take you to court because you signed that contract. And he won his day in court. Let it go. Let this be. But understand, Tyson Fury's not a G. Bars. So there you go. What do we got here? What the hell? Great left Britain a long time ago, friend. Fake Britain took its place. Who are you talking about, Reverend Pickles? Wilder can't win and won't win. He's deluded. He can't suddenly learn how to box in under a year. Well, it's about him landing the right hand. It's always what it's been about with Wilder. I mean, even if his new training with Malik Scott doesn't work, he still has a puncher's chance, and he's going to try every bit if he doesn't get beat up or stopped first. That's Deontay Wilder. One thing about Wilder, you can say what you want to. You can say he's underskilled. You can say he's undertrained. But he can tell you something. He will not quit. He ain't going to quit. You seen him all sluggish and bobbling around the ring. Did he think about quitting? No, he was still fighting. So there you go. He was getting shit beat out of him, but he was still fighting. He ain't quit. So there you go. Ortiz, both Ortiz fight. Ortiz was just outboxing him, Cuban style, Cuban school, showing him what is what. Sizzler. Just, well, damn it. You see, it jumped again. Hold on. Okay. Why are so many people writing Wilder off? Remember round 12? Yes, I do. That's what makes him dangerous. And he carried that power all the way to round 12. He did. You know what I mean? So, yeah, people have to be aware of the reality of Wilder hitting them with that right and then hollering bomb squad after losing all night. Bars. Let's see. You're all sleeping on Wilder. Okay. Wilder. Wilder should have got Peter Fury to train him. Man, wouldn't that be some shit? Take his uncle and train him. Tyson, he has the money, Tyson. He has the money. I'm going to train him. Y'all bad, man. It's crazy. Wilder versus Joshua. I mean, I don't know. He has to beat Fury first. Fury's confident that he's going to win. But then again, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? This is boxing, man. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Kurt, have you found out who that guy was going on in Wild? Yeah, it was H Money. Yeah, it was H Money. He has a channel called like H Money Boxing. So, you know, yeah, he gave Fred the whole synopsis on the BS that Wilder has made since he's got beat by Tyson Fury. The bomb squad stuff is annoying. Well, that's shite. I tell you, it will scare the hell out of you. Imagine hearing that in the morning to wake up. Bomb squad! Oh, mother. Okay, guys, I gotta take my drink. Hold on just a second. My liver lover concoction is ready. Liver lovers, drink up. Okay, here we go. The question is, will Ducker Wilder fight AJ if he wins? No. That's a total different question because Wilder's been focused on Fury forever. He's been focusing on him forever. It will say the air was drugged. Why has barely anyone liked the live? Come on. I don't know. I mean, it's almost 300 people in here. I don't see how many likes on StreamYard, so I mostly use that if I'm at home. All right. All right. One of my places. Kurt, do you think Wilder will go into the fight? What changes? How do you think Wilder will? I think he will work more on body attacks, and I want to talk about that. I'm gonna make a video about that, about Wilder's body attacks, adding more. You're gonna see more. You're gonna see him attempt to do more in this fight. So there you go. Everyone's giving this man a like. Everyone give this man a like. Curtis Allen, appreciate it. Yeah, we got over 300 people in here. So if 300 people hit the like button and just decide, because see what happens, I think what happens is, well, it's went up. So everybody won't do it. So if everybody takes it upon themselves and hit the like button, then we'll know. So you don't have to worry about the next person. You just hit the like button for everyone. Oh, well, he has this, he has that. Well, don't worry about this and that. Worry about you. Boom. ITZ, JZ, 5 pounds. I am British and was that gypsies? Okay. Are dirty fighters, and most of them can't fight. Most of them are just bad people in general. Wouldn't let me type G. Oh, okay. Wow. That's I wonder what Tyson Fury would say about that. He said because Kurt's lives are straight garbage, garage. Okay, because he doesn't know shit about boxing. Okay, well, you're here, so you're listening to me, Barry. So welcome. So you can listen to me not talk shit about boxing, but you're here. But I see your icon is boxing gloves, so I take it you might like boxing a little bit. So why are you here? Yeah, you like what you're hearing. Keep watching. Keep looking. That's cool. Appreciate you. All right. Middle top rank dropping the ball. Oh, only to antagonize. No, you don't. You don't antagonize me. You're here because you want to be here. That's facts. Prove me wrong. There you go. Yeah, he's a big dulcer, says Harley. Where's the watch your mouth? No, he's just not wash your mouth. Just go from big dulcer. Yeah, he likes garages. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Oh, you think he's LDBC? And it's all right. A lot of LDBC people come here to listen to me. If you want to hear truth and like not one-sided things, you want to hear both ways or how things could go, come over here. All right, let's see. Look, bro, if Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury, he's going to get knocked out, bro. I'm from Alabama. Oh, wow. I am something. Oh, he's a Deontay Wilder fan. He should have took a tune-up fight first, Uncle Charles. Will AJ retire if Usyk beats him? No, he won't. What's up, Kurt? I've had a very Scottish spring in my step today. Hell yeah. Willie boy, slip and move. Wilder booty gets busted again. Ugh. And then his twerking career. Oh God, you guys are terrible. Martins, bro, Kurt, keep destroying the LDBC deluders. Yeah, I don't dislike every channel. I mean, a lot of them I don't care for. A lot of them I can't stand. But all of them, I only probably like one. Blue Blood Sports TV is probably the only one that I tolerate. All the other ones, I mean, I'm trying to think of because there's like 12, they're like 12 channels, and some I never even fucking heard of. And a lot of them I don't know of until they call my name. Somebody says, hey, this dude has called you out. That's how I found out about BFTB, right? What is your best memorable fight ever you have saw? Watch it. Depends on what's it known for. The biting of the ear with Tyson, James Butler hitting the alien Grant after he won, sucker punched him. The knot on Hasim Rahman's head when Holyfield headbutted him. Like, it's a lot of memorable things, that happened in the sport. When Bernard Hopkins got knocked out of the ring by Joe Smith, and then looked up at it like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of memorable things in the sport, man. Philip Giles, with how quick they signed this new contract, do you think they knew they would lose the arbitration? Yeah, Philip, they knew. Daniel Weinstein and Bob Arum are friends. They're friends. He calls him a good guy. You don't call nobody a good guy that you don't know. Counterpunch. He knew he was going to lose, and Bob Arum knew he was going to lose. That's why, we have to make sure that this is going to happen. Fuck out of here, Bob. Bob, you knew. That's why Bob already signed and reserved that venue. I believe Fury's team knew. Yeah, they knew. It was a setup from the beginning, Big T. Yeah, you're right. You're right about it. I don't know what his fighting style is now. I don't know what AJ's fighting style is. King Copa. Jarrell Miller versus Dillian White, make it happen. I would love to see that fight. Let me get more variety of boxers getting in the ring with each other. Fuck talking about 3. We got fucking 10 heavyweights. Okay, besides Joshua Wilder and Fury, who else do we have? We have Joe Joyce, we have Luis Ortiz, we have Joseph Parker, we have Dillian White, we have Daniel Dubois, we have Ruiz, we have Alexander Usyk. Who else do we have? We have Charles Martin. Who else? I'm missing some fighters. I know I'm missing some fighters, right? That we haven't even talked about. Efe Ajagba. Who else? Who else is there? Who else is there? No, not Tommy Fury. You got Hrgovic. You got Michael Hunter. Who else? Did I say Jarrell Miller already? Right? That's 12 right there. Besides the 3. That's 12 people. I already said Parker and I already said Usyk. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I mean, let's see these guys fight. They're all in the same weight class. Povetkin? I think Povetkin's Golfy. I think he's retired. Did I say Daniel Dubois? Probably not. But if not, that's 13 or 14. Different people I just called out. I know I called at least 12 by myself. Okay, so, who's Anderson? Yeah, that big bastard, ain't he? Yeah, so it's a lot of people. Look, the heavyweight division needs to be exploited. It needs to be back like it was in the 90s. We need to see these classic fights. We need these people to stop thinking about money and start getting in the ring. The money will come. Hrgovic will have problems getting a fight. Fight Usyk. Pulev, Parker, not forget that. I said Parker. Otto Vailene. That's it. Areola. Those two too. Who else? Otto Vailene, Areola. Since we've opened up that door. Who else? I already said Ruiz. Vacate. Brazil, I think he's done. I think Brazil's done. That's third. That's the third charm from that cat. It's over. It's over for him. Did I say Luis Ortiz? I said Luis Ortiz already. Cal Naki, there's another one. Tony Yoka, there's another one. That's damn near 20 heavyweight fighters besides the top three that everyone talks about. Schwartz is also here and there. Well, yeah, we haven't heard from Schwartz since he got beat out. Coffee, there you go. There you go. I already said Michael Hunter Goffey. So there you go. Helenius, there we go. Come on now. That's another one. He beat Kalnaki. Yep. Zilly Zhang, he's another one. Frank Sanchez, he's another one. You see what I'm saying? There is 20. We have named 20 heavyweights that could be fighting. You know how many possibilities of fights those are? A lot. A whole lot. The French guy. I don't know who the French guy is. Right? So there you have it, people. Fury signed quickly. He did. He signed rather quickly. He signed abruptly, but he signed with like he had some confidence. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Takam. Yeah, he's still around. Carlos Takam. You're not going to see Gervonta Tank Davis take on big names that can beat him. They're not going to put Gervonta Tank Davis in like that. They're not going to market him they're not going to promote him like that. Okay, so that's it. That's all it is. But back to Fury Wilder. I don't know if Wilder has signed guys. Fury signed publicly. You know what? Before I get off of here, let me share something with you. With the same type of, did you say Van Damme? Stop. Knock it off. Van Damme, I can fight for heavyweight. I can kick. No, you can't kick. I can't kick. No, you can't kick. I can kick. No, you can't kick, motherfucker. But no. With the same type of energy Fury did to sign, I want to see that shit with AJ. I want to see him do it publicly. I want to see him go in with the same way. Anthony Joshua, I'm signing a contract, you big Dalsa. You big bodybuilder shithouse. I want to see that same energy. Okay. LDBC announced that Wilder signed. Okay, cool. So we got to fight. Dominic Sage, what's up? Nikki Blue Eyes, Joshua number 1, White number 2. The two best heavyweights by far. Their resumes say it all. One stand up to their resumes right now. No one. No one. You're right. You need to get on New Media Today, U.S. Boxing Channel. I don't know who that is. New Media Today. Okay. Will AJ vacate his belt instead of fighting Usyk? No, he'll fight. He's going to fight Usyk. Well, Joshua doesn't duck mandatories and he doesn't drop belts. You're all forgetting how good AJ jab. He will keep Usyk at the end of that jab until he is ready to unload combinations. It's got good ring eye. He's got good ring IQ too. That is true. If Usyk's going to have to fight itself to get inside. So it's not going to be easy either way, but Usyk's not going to be easy either. White versus Joyce. I would love to see that. I would love to see that fight. King Mike Hall, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Okay, just had to make a call. Got the weirdest call in the strangest ways. White smokes slow joints. Oh man, Takham's finished after Fury, AJ, and Wilder are gone. Who do you think will be the next dominant heavyweight? I don't know. I want to see how Daniel Dubois comes back. Does he fight Joe Joyce again? Does he show Joe Joyce that he can improve? You know? Where does Eddie Hearn go from here? Eddie Hearn goes, he starts promoting all the other fighters that he has. Andrade, Andrade's dying for self-promotion. He needs to be specially promoted at this point of his career. He needs those type. Do believe what fighters say. Just now watching what was this? Do believe what fighters say. Just watch how they move. If Joshua is low-hanging fruit for the most money, what's the problem? I don't know. I mean, everybody disrespects him and shit like that. He wants to get in the ring and slap you around like he said he'll do a Wilder. That's what he said. I'll slap Wilder around the ring. Like he's gonna manhandle Wilder, man. That's what he said. Do you think Usyk would stall negotiations with AJ just to see AJ drop the belt? I don't know. Bomb Squad? Nah, I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy, man. That takes a lot out of you when you say Bomb Squad. That shit, I already did it once. You can only do it once an hour. And our hour is up. Hey, Kurt, Fury signed the contract, mate. Yep, technical madman. He did. So, to conclude this chat, I thank everybody for coming on. But Tyson Fury signed that contract easy, too quickly, and I want him to do the same thing if he beats Deontay Wilder. That's what I want. But anyway, Fraud Squad, technical madman. Everybody on the chat, thank you guys for coming on. You guys be blessed on this Sunday, and we will convene tomorrow. Be safe. Peace.